Hi, everybody. We're going to just wait 1 or 2 more minutes to allow people to get on before we get started. I'll wait till 11:35, so let's wait 1 more minute. Okay, why don't we get started? Hi, everybody. Happy Mother's Day. This is Bloomingdale Court. I'm Jennifer Ranella. I'm one of the listing agents. Also today on the panel and helping me MC the whole thing is Katie Kincaid. So there's a Q&A button down on the bottom of your screen if you're not used to a Zoom webinar. Feel free to shoot questions in chats. Katie will be watching it and will be able to filter the questions to me. And we will try and answer as many as we can as we go. So Bloomingdale Court, 124 Bloomingdale Court is in the center of Wayne. Right here, if you see, this is Bloomingdale here with the greenhouse logo. This is Lancaster Ave, right in the heart of Wayne. We are just down the street from White Dog, and just across Lancaster where this blue dot is here, this is the Wawa. So if a lot of you guys are familiar with that, you can walk down as far as Autograph and even probably the Devon Whole Foods if you felt like it, and all the way down to the center of Wayne. We consist of 2 single-family homes in the front of the development and 3 attached homes in the back of the development. What I'm going to walk you through right now are the floor plans for the single-family homes. The one on the left side is number 126, and it's on the left of the drive when you pull in front of the development, and on the right is 122 Bloomingdale, and that's on the right side of the drive. This is the drive into the development. So you're going to see pretty much these are very, very similar floor plans. They're not going to have very many differences between the two. We are looking at the main level when you walk in. You walk in off of this rear porch or the front door porch, and you've got covered parking here and then garage parking. One difference you're noticing between these 2 floor plans is on 122, you have a full bath here, and on 126, you have a powder room. Now, we are in the process of finishing these off, and they are still, these 2 singles are still at stud, so you could change some things around, and these could be made much more custom. So if you wanted, for instance, to make this powder room a full bath like you have over here, that could be done. If you wanted a large walk-in closet on the left side like you do on the right. What this allows for in 122 is the ability to, if you wanted to close this off and make this a bedroom at the main level, if you had an au pair or an in-law staying with you or you needed a main level bedroom, you could do that here. On this side, this is set up as a family room, has 3 windows. This fronts on Bloomingdale Ave here, and again, can be made into a full bath and a bedroom if you wanted to. And just to go back real quickly, these stairs take you down to the basement or up to the main level. So we're going to go up first. As we come in, again, we've got 126 on the left and 122 on the right. We've come up our stairs and we have a dining room on the left. On both sides, pretty much, you've got your dining room on your left. You come into a very large open kitchen with a large island. It's fabulous. You can sit about 4 or 5 people at the island. But you also have a breakfast nook. And when we get to some of the pictures of the model, we'll show you what we're doing with that breakfast nook. On 126, you have a deck. This is windows to the deck here, but as you come into the great room, you do have access to doors to the deck as well. Both units have a powder room here, and both units have a really nice size office. Both units do have a fireplace, and what you're seeing here in the middle is an optional, we're calling it wet bar butler's pantry. And when we get to our model, you can see in our model, we did option for it. So we do show you what it looks like having it in there, but you can also opt to not have it. The other thing that you might be noticing is the EL here. This is the elevator. All these units come standard with a 4-stop elevator, which is great. So this is the elevator coming into the great room. It was down below here on the main level, right by our mudroom laundry room. right outside our 2-car garage, and you will see that it does go all the way to the basement as well. Next, we've got our second level bedrooms. Both have really large master suites, walk-in closets. You're going to see here this has 2 walk-in closets and this has 2 walk-in closets. We also have a third walk-in between the master bath and the hall. So really most of these units have 3 walk-in closets, and we all know how we need that kind of storage, which is great. You can option to have a washer dryer on this level as well. There is a washer dryer that you saw in the mudroom area as we came off the garage, but you could option for a washer dryer on this level. Again, elevator comes up. You've got your walk-in closets, large master bath. If I've come up the stairs, I have 2 large ensuite bedrooms here. This is just our mechanical room because these do have multiple zones. And then here's our basement level. You can option for a finished basement. You can option for a full bath and or a powder room down there. And you'll see that we do also have elevators that come all the way down there, and those elevators are standard. Now this is showing everybody what the 3 in the back look like. 124C is our model, and we have outfitted that as a model. That's got an asking price of $1,495, which includes all the upgrades that we're going to discuss today. We have this fabulous middle unit here, and then we have an end unit here as well. As you come in on your entry, you've got stairs to go up. You've got powder room, coat closet. You come all the way through. It is a straight through hallway, which we'll show you in some pictures, which is fabulous. And you have patio. You also have elevator, mudroom, access to mudroom off the garage. And remember, not only do you have a 2-car garage on these standard, but you also have 2-car covered parking out front, which is really great. This is set up like a family room. This has 2 window seats in our model and a great fireplace. And this powder room does walk through, so you can have access from the family room or you can have access from the hall. If you notice on our middle unit, which we talked about this a little bit when we were looking at the differences in some of the singles, this middle unit has this set up as a bedroom. You do have a walk-in closet and a full bath. You can use it that way, or you can use it as a multiple kind of versatile room where it could be an office or a media room that can also be a bedroom because you have the full bath. Here we've come to our main level. Here's our 124C, which is our model. A couple of the upgrades here, which we'll show you pictures. This is the breakfast room, and we've included a banquette here. And this is where we have option for that wet bar into the great room. On our middle unit, you're going to see that this shows you that you could have that option, or you could maybe not have that option, up to you. You could take out the banquette or leave the banquette. Again, you've got elevator, closets. The other really nice thing, which doesn't convey well in these plans, but you can see in person in our model when you come visit us when we're able to be there, are the large pantries right here off the kitchen. The dining rooms do have a Juliet balcony. That's what you're seeing with the door here. Makes for a lot of natural light in these units. They're really quite bright. Second powder room here in the main level at the great room, which is nice. We are then going to go upstairs. As we go upstairs, again, left side is 124C. This is our model. You come up the stairs, similar to the 2 singles. You've got 2 ensuite bedrooms here. You then walk into your master. You've got, in our model, we've already optioned the washer dryer there, so that's included in the price. And you have 3 walk-in closets, which is pretty fabulous. You've got a walk-in closet here, a walk-in closet here, and a very large walk-in closet here. Again, you've got that 4-stop standard elevator and a large master bath. This one has 2 sinks, double vanity, large walk-in shower and tub. And then I wanted to show you over here, we did this bathroom just a little bit differently, where we have the 2 sinks together on the other wall. So there are some options where you can see we've done some different things with baths. Again, you can option for a finished basement. You can option for a full bath or a powder room. And on 124C and that 1,495, it does have a full bath and a finished basement. So you have to excuse us because we're just finishing up construction on our model. So these pictures are going to look like some of them are a little bit not finished. We're almost done, and then we're going to have professional photos for everybody. But we wanted to try and convey what it looks like right now. So these are 5-inch hardwoods that you're seeing in here. Standard are 3-inch hardwoods. This is as if I've come in this front door and it goes back to front. You can see that we don't even have the lights on, and how much natural light you get in these units is fabulous. This is our model. So we put some sconces here, and this woodworking that you also see in the top left picture is an option to put into the front hall. What we're showing you here, this doorway is this doorway here. This is set up like a family room. This has 2 window seats, and when this is finished, you'll see a gas fireplace here.
Hey, Jen.
Yep.
We do have one question from Pam. Hi, Pam. The question is, can we have a generator?
You know, Pam, that's a really good question. That's the first time we've had that question. We will have to get back to you on that. So we'll take note of that and just double check with the developer. I don't see why not. I think it would be more of a township thing as to whether they would allow it or not. And I would think you could have it, but we'll double check that for you. This top left photo is if I made the left at the front door. These stairs go downstairs and upstairs. Here's where they come up. And then this is just one of our awesome circle lightings that we got to pick and put in our model. So we had to show it off. We love our light fixtures. And then right here is a dining room. This has a Juliet now. It's not shown here because it's not quite done. Transom above. Now what I did here is I put in one of the renderings to show you what it would look like as I've come up in the kitchen. So if I come up these stairs here, I am coming up the stair right here, up in this pretty much middle corner of the photo. That's the dining room that you see through there. I'm in the back left corner of the kitchen. I'm in the breakfast nook area. This pretty much conveys what our model looks like. Light fixtures are a little bit different, but this quartz counter and quartz backsplash, gray on the bottom and white on top, which we're going to show you in the next photo, is what exactly is reflected in our model. We did option this wet bar in our model. And so this is what that looks like, or this could be open, just like I showed you in the plans, or we've been talking to a couple buyers that would like to take these top cabinets out and just make it a bottom level wet bar that could see through to the family room, which that's an option as well. In here, you can see the family room. So now I've taken you back to the model, which is under construction, but almost finished. Bottom left corner picture gives you a really good idea of our finishes. Here's the gray island, quartz counter and backsplash. Our hood is not in yet, but it's coming. You've got a large fridge here and a large Wolf stove. And Katie's on here, and Katie's going to remind me the size of that because I can't remember that. I think it's a 42, Katie?
I think it's 48.
48. There you go. We did a large stove in the model.
That top left picture is a great highlight of that pantry size since the door's open.
Oh, right, right.
Yeah.
So this is that pantry I was showing you on the floor plan. That's a really good point, Katie. It's a deep walk-in pantry. Here you can see that dining room, and you can see that the Juliet's been put in there. So you can kind of in the far distance see the Juliet now, which is really nice. And this is as if you've come up the stairs into our kitchen. Okay, this is top left picture. I've come from the kitchen. There's a really good shot of the pantry, Katie.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm coming into the family room space here. You can catch the little bit corner of that wet bar that we've installed between the kitchen and the family room. Now I've come into the family room. We're almost finished in here. We just installed our custom floating shelves, and that's why it looks like that. They're getting ready to paint them. Those are white oak. It's white oak on top of these built-ins and white oak large reclaimed shelves. And then we're just going to paint behind them the wall color. What you're seeing here is entry into second powder room, which I showed you on the plans. Also office. So this bottom left corner, it's a small picture, and we got to get our photos done soon professionally. But this gives you a really good idea. Again, we did some woodworking in here in our office space. We got to put wallpaper up in our office, and that's what you're seeing through this corner. And this little picture on the right, we tried to give you an idea of the powder. The sink just got installed, so we took a quick picture of that, and that's the sink right there. There is a coffered ceiling, which on the top left corner you can see in that left-hand picture. The coffered ceilings in the great room are standard in all of our units. I'm going to now take you up this set of stairs. And what we're gave you an idea of here are these are our 2 ensuite bedrooms. So this is an ensuite bedroom. Again, we promise we'll have professional photos probably in the next 2 weeks. Well, we're in COVID-19, so maybe a little later than that. We've got a full bath here. It's that gray tile. You can see that it's got a really fabulous chevron pattern on the floor. It's actually a herringbone, and then up into a matching shower. This one is the left-hand side is the full bath in the other ensuite bedroom. This one's got a great cement tile. You can just see out of the corner here, this is a quartz countertop. All our vanities come standard. This is standard vanity, and they come standard with a quartz countertop. Both these bathrooms, Katie chose the selections for us, and we tried to stay as close to the tile allowance as we could with these. So what you're looking at is almost a standard tile allowance in these. Here's our master. So right here is our master bath, bottom left corner. Master shower in the middle, almost finished. This is that optional laundry we were telling you about. And then this upper right-hand corner, which doesn't give you a great idea, but we wanted to kind of show you do have the elevator door in the bedroom. Again, a lot of natural light, and again, a walk-in closet. This is our landscape plan. So we wanted to just give you guys an idea of how much we are planting in the back of these units. These are our 3 units here, the row units. This is our model on the left. This is all being professionally landscaped in the back. This is a walking path for the homeowners if they choose to utilize it. And then here are the plantings, which we're depicting right here, just going in between the singles and the twins. And that is pretty much our presentation. Katie, I'm sure you have some questions for me.
Janice, I'm wondering if you can chat with the participants about the school district.
Yeah, so Bloomingdale Court is in Wayne, Radnor, PA, Radnor schools. So by being in this location, we're really close to Radnor Middle and Wayne Elementary, which is really great. And so we are easily accessible to all those schools. We are also walk to train, which I know is a big deal for everybody. Up North Wayne Ave is the Wayne train station, which I'm sure a lot of people know, and you can get there really, really easily. While you're looking for the next question, Katie, the other thing that I remember, there is an HOA here. Our HOA is $265 a month. You saw that landscaping. Basically, these are made to be turnkey, where all your exterior landscaping, plowing, taking care of the grass and things like that are all included in that. There will be 2 gas lanterns, which are really pretty, out front on either side of the driveway. That's also included in that number. So things like that are covered under that HOA fee.
And Jen, can you tell the participants how quickly these homes can be delivered?
Yep. So I'm just, not to make anybody dizzy, but I'm going to go back into here. This is our model. This is what it looks like presently. So we're pretty much almost finished with this. We're probably, depending on delays with the COVID situation, we're probably 2 to 3 weeks from delivering our model if anybody wanted it. Our middle unit has been insulated, is at stud, and is going to be sheetrocked in the next couple weeks as soon as we can get an inspector from Radnor to just inspect it before he sheetrocks it. So I would say our middle unit is probably a 3 months. Our end unit and singles are probably 5 to 6 months. Again, you know, we always have the asterisks if we just don't know. With the current COVID situation, although we are building again, you know, you don't know how certain things are getting delayed as far as building materials and things like that. But we shoot for about 5 to 6 months on the things that are at stud that can be custom, probably 3 to 4 months on the middle and the other end.
That's great. Let me see if I have any other questions, or remind participants that they can submit questions through our Q&A button at the bottom of the screen. And as a reminder, we will find out the answer for the generator and send that out if anyone else has any questions.
I will say that we have a very good website, 124bloomingdale.com. You can see our floor plans on there. We've got some video on there. We've got more pictures on there. You can also register there, and when you register on our website, you will be put into a list anytime we have any kind of announcements or anything like that. You'll be abreast of any situation at Bloomingdale. We also have a very active Instagram and Facebook page. So if you want to kind of keep up with everything happening at 124 Bloomingdale, you can like our Instagram or Facebook page, and we do shoot these, you know, or have our builders shoot these every couple days for different advances we make on them. We just put in a bunch of trees along the back and the side, and so we want to get some of those photos up. But just a reminder, our Instagram is pretty active. It's a really good place to follow us on. And of course, katie.kincaid@foxroach.com and jennifer.ranella@foxroach.com. Any questions you have, we're happy to answer those questions and get you as much information as we can.
Thanks to all of our participants for attending, and if you have any other questions, feel free to contact us.
Thanks, everybody. Have a great Mother's Day.